We are live. Hello, everybody. How are you? Anita here from Sequins and Sand, where we help women whose body shapes have changed over the years live their summers with more confidence in feeling supported in our thoughtfully designed swimwear and resort wear, expert fitting advice, and experiences. Yep, we do all that, and we've been doing it for 12 years. Thank you for joining me live today. I've got some new tech, so I'm going to check on the phone, which is not something I normally do now, but I am a bit paranoid that this is not coming through okay. So just pardon me while I look in the feed to see whether we are live. Pages, there we go. How are you doing anyway? It's a Wednesday. I know, midweek live. Oh, I can hear myself. So it's working. Now I'll put the phone down. Today, we are talking swimwear for a big bust. And if you're watching the recording, no matter what time of day or night it is, I hope you are relaxing back, enjoying your time, your you time. Because it's important to invest in you. Invest the time to find the right cozy, because we know it's the ticket to living a wonderful summer. Gives you great freedom and joy. All the memories you'll make when you don't hold back and you dive right in a cozy that makes you feel good. Now, I know after serving thousands of women in the last 12 years that we've had Sequins and Sand, that having a bigger bust means that you're probably self-conscious of your bust. And with that in mind, practically, you want something that's going to give it great support and coverage. Now, there's a couple of misnomers about that I want to put to bed today about how you get support in the cozies that are right for a bigger bust. But before we get into that, let me know, what cup size are you? If you want to divulge that, maybe you don't want to go that far and let me know. But for me, a cup size of a bigger bust in Sequins and Sandland is about a double D and up. And we go up to a G cup, in one particular cozy, an H that I'll show you. But to me, that is a big bust. A big bust is a cup size of a double D and up. And even then a double D, I don't know. But in Sequins and Sandland, the average size of a bust cup that we sell here is a D, maybe double D. It sits in that area. So if you have a D, a C, a B, or an A cup, probably not good use of your time right now. But if you have a double D, an E, an F, a G, and maybe an H cup, stay tuned because I've got some stuff to show you. So let's hop straight into it. Let me see, I've got some eyeballs there. So let me know who you are and where you're tuning in from. I'd love to know where you are. Are you in Brisbane, Vegas like I am? Or are you somewhere else in Australia? Maybe you are overseas. We have quite a few people coming in from overseas. There's a comment there. Oh. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I've just had a flash come up on my screen to say that we are having trouble streaming to Facebook. So if that's the case, I'm sorry if you can't get on. But what I'll do is I'll keep going because this will record and then I can put it up as a link later on. So we'll keep pushing forward. The show must go on, right? And if you're on YouTube, sounds like you're home and hosed. There's no problems there. So I do apologize. Facebook does that occasionally. It drops in and out. Actually, I might just check my phone to see if that's what's happening. When you rely on somebody else's technology, right? Sorry, girls, just, yeah, it's spinning its tires. So maybe Facebook is actually down as well. Oh, no, we come back up. Facebook is now back up, so maybe we're streaming again. Not sure. It's hard to know. Okay, anyway, I'm going to keep going, right? So we're talking big bust. I've got to tell you, recently we had the lovely Sue join us, and Sue decided that she would push herself and join us on our Cozy Confidence, supported by Sequins and Sand, of course, photo shoot. Now, the Cozy Confidence crew are a group of women who give up their time for the cause. And the cause is to help women overcome their fears, not hold back, and get into a swimsuit again to really live and enjoy their summers. These women know what it's like firsthand not to feel so confident in their cozies, and they want you to feel the confidence that they now feel. And yes, it's a journey, and for some of them, they're completely confident and they haven't looked back for years. But for others, you know, it's one step forward, 3 steps forward, 1 step back. So an ever-evolving journey, but one that's really important. And when the lovely Sue, who's also in our Summer Confidence Society, that's our paid membership community. We've been going there in a pilot program for almost 12 months now. And Sue, if you're watching, hello, sweetheart. I hope you're doing really well. We will open the doors to that again next year, but in the paid membership community, it's a bit like having a Netflix subscription. You learn all sorts of things. We go deeper with our style tips and mindset tips, and also now some wellness stuff. So all the things that go to helping build a more confident you. And Sue stepped up, so proud of Sue. And with Sue, she's always had a larger bust. And when Sue said she had a G-cup bust, I thought, yeah, okay, that's no problem. We can help you out. But really, it was a journey for her too, to feel confident, to put on a very different style than what she would otherwise look for, and to not be so covered up in her cozies as well. So we've got a couple of G-cup options, and one of them is a style that Sue modeled in the photo shoot for us. And I'm eternally grateful, because those of you who have a G to H cup bust can know with great confidence that Sue pulled it off. So if Sue felt great in it, then odds on you will too. So that's, you know, how we roll. We like to keep it real. And that's just a story about Sue and how we managed to help her feel more confident in a swimsuit. And so much so that she decided to help other women feel confident in theirs as well and take it that little step further. So a big step further. Thank you so much, Sue, from the bottom of my heart. Actually, why don't we start there? Why don't we start with the swimsuit that got Sue over the line with her G-cup bust, G to H cup bust. This is it. This is called the lace up front one piece. And obviously lace up front, there it is. That's why it's called the lace up front one piece. But it's got room to move in the cups, girls, and I'll show you the support in it. So when you've got a fuller bust like a G cup, it's really important that you have the coverage that you need, because with coverage comes the support. And there's also a few features you need to look out for in order to get you that next level of support. Now, not all the support comes from having an underwire. Hands up if you think an underwire is the answer to support your big breasts in a swimsuit. Let me know. Put in the comments below. I'm here to tell you it's not everything. It helps. And for sure, if that's what makes you feel more confident in your swimsuit, go for it. But I'm here to tell you there are other factors that go to combine together to give you that extra support that you need with a larger bust. So this one here is a winner. If you've got probably a double D up to a G cup bust, there is flexibility in the sizing, because you can bring it in nice and firmly in the front for the lace up. And then the width of the cup is really cleverly cut and crafted for you. It's got the curve here, so it gives you this deep V. Now, if you've got a fuller bust, wearing a V-shaped neckline is really flattering. Helps to break up the bulk of your bust visually, and it looks really, really good. So the V neck can be created as open or as closed as you like. And then these cups are nice and wide. Do you see there's a width? Now this is a size 20, and you know, that's a whole hand across there. There is a lot of width in this cup and a beautiful curve to it as well. Now the other thing it has is at the back, you can see, actually I'll take it off the hanger. The straps are reasonably wide on this swimsuit. So it's at least, it's just shy of an inch, probably two centimeters, I'd say, just under 2 centimeters. The straps are fully adjustable, and I'll just bring it back a bit to stop the flaring. Might just turn my light back a little bit to not so intense, that might help. So there we go. There is the adjustable strap, and that adjusts just by sliding it like you do with your bra. Now, I urge you, here's a fit tip number 1. When you get into your cozy, get into it like you do a bra. Bend forward, get your bust up and over the bust support in the cozy, and then tighten the bejesus out of your straps. Look for adjustable straps if you've got a full bust. Really important to get that, because then you can customize it, that support, to suit what you feel comfortable with, right? Everyone's going to be different. But if you've got that flexibility in the adjustable straps and nice wide straps to carry the load, then that's what you need to do. Bend forward, get your bust right up and over the inside support of the cozy, and then tighten your straps. Get somebody to do that for you the first time. And then once that's set, you can set and forget, right? Because you know you've got them in the right position. But that's really important to do. Get those straps tightened up. Now, the other thing that I love about this cozy is that it's got a high back. Now, that's going to sit above the bra line. And the reason why I'm a huge fan of a higher back when you've got a fuller bust is that a higher back means it's going to come up higher underneath your arm. Now, when you have a higher level of coverage underneath your arm, that means that your bust is going to get, the side of your bust is going to get the support and coverage that it needs as well. And then you'll have the front for coverage and then the sides for coverage. And all of that goes to helping to create extra support for you. So think about that. Anything that's cut away is obviously not going to keep your bust in position and forward and covered and supported. Coverage is support usually. That helps anyway. It's a key factor for support. So a nice high back, adjustable wide straps. Now, if we have a look on the inside, I'll show you where the support, extra support comes from with this cozy. Now, underneath each bust is this wide elastic, and it's really firm. It's a firm underbust elastic. Now, yes, it doesn't run all the way across, which ideally would give you extra support because it's got the lace up in the middle. But because you can adjust the lace up, I think that's just as important. It's another feature that you can use to bring it in and give you extra support. So you've got the underbust elastic there to give you each bust support. And it's also got that nice wide cup. You can see how much coverage is on that, girls. That's really, really good. It's fully lined about the tummy. There's some power mesh there for you girls in the front. And at the back, it's not power mesh at the back. It's just regular swimsuit fabric. So this is the Santorini blueprint in the lace-up one piece. It comes in sizes 10 to 22. It also comes in a black. I know, how many of you love the black? Now, super sexy, right? But this also is, I wouldn't say it's a high leg. It's a mid to slightly just above a mid-rise leg. So you're going to get great bottom coverage with this too. I'll be honest, when I first saw this style a couple of years ago, the way it was photographed, I thought, not for my girls. Might be a bit too skimp for my girls. I was wrong. Happy to admit I was wrong. And when I saw this on Sue, this cozy, in a different print, it's a print that's yet to be released because we're lucky enough to get some samples and know what the prints are looking like as they come, before they come through. It just fitted her so beautifully. And she is, I think, a 14 to 16. So it just fitted her beautifully. And I thought, Anita, you've been wrong about this cozy. You have to start promoting it as a great option for girls who've got a G, even H cut bust. And so here I am today showing it off for you. Now, it comes in a black. Brand new for me. I've not got this on the website yet, but I'll show you where it will be in a couple of days when we put it up there. And it also comes in this beautiful peacock blue. You remember that blue from the 80s, girls? That really rich royal blue. It's got a little bit of red in it to bring out the slight purple to the blue, but nice and bright. Well, that's on the website, and I'll show you where that is too. You'll find these in the swimwear one-piece section of sequinsandsand.com.au. So that's a lace-up one-piece. I think this is about $99 in the plain, might be a little bit more in the print. So that's the first one. Get excited about that if you've got a G to H cut bust, girls. That's the first one. Now, I will swing through now and show you probably the most popular style for a larger bust that we've sold for at least the last 4 seasons, probably 5 seasons. And that's this one here. It is the Ruched underwire one piece. Now this comes in a tankini as well as, where's the one piece version, Anita? There it is, as a one piece. So you'll find the one piece in the swimwear one piece section and the tankini in the swimwear tankini section. A 2-piece option or a 1-piece. Let me show you the 1-piece. So it comes in a few different colors. This is black, also comes in a dark navy, which is what the tankini is in. And it also comes in a plum, though I'm not sure that we've got too many plums left now. And it comes in an aqua color as well, which is like a turquoise blue. So a few different color options there. This is so popular, and this works for a fuller bust. It comes in 2 cup sizes, a double DE and an FG. So this is definitely sized up to a G cup. Now, slightly different to the other style. In fact, very different to the other style, but it still works reliably well. So the reason why I'm a big fan of this one, and why many of the women have been a big fan of this over the years, is, do you see that bust cup? It's ruched, which means it's got a lot of give and fill. So you can fill this bust cup forward really well because it's ruched, right? All of those gathers. So if you, a fit tip, here's another fit tip, girls. If you have a narrow back and a very full bust, like you might be, so narrow through the back, meaning the width across here is not that wide, but you've got a very full bust forward, this is a great option. Because of the ruched gathered cups, the gathered cups in the front, you can actually get away with a size that is smaller. If you're, say, a 12 all over, but your bust is a G cup, and that pushes you to look for a 14 or a 16 bra normally, or a 16 cozy because of the fullness of your bust, you don't have to with this one. You can stay down to suit your size 12 body or your size 16 body, whatever it is, and then go for the FG cup option because your bust will just fill it forward. I hope that makes sense. You don't have to go up a size to accommodate your bust when you don't have a wide back. And for some of you, I know that's a godsend. It's really rare. So this swimsuit will accommodate your bust forward really, really well. It's got wide-ish straps, not as wide as the other one, but they're, still wider than most. And yes, fully adjustable. It's also got a different neckline in that it's a wider scoop with a shallow V, we call this. It's a shallow V neckline. So it will sit a little bit lower. You might actually see a little bit of cleavage on this as well, but it's not a really high neck. So this one will, because of the shallowness of the V, will sit a little bit lower. It's got a high back as well. And again, with the high back, high under the arms, extra support for the side of your bust and your bust overall, which means happy days when you've got a full bust. And this one does have an underwire. So if I show you how it looks underneath, you've got the underwire there under the bust. And then you've got fully lined at the back. And I was just checking. Yeah, we've got power mesh in the front just for the tummy support. So the bust is supported with this one with underwire. It doesn't have the strong underbust elastic like the other styles do. So if you're a fan of an underwire, then this is it. Okay, so that's the ruched underwire one piece. Comes in a few different colors and in 2 cup sizes. So when you look at the size options that are available, girls, make sure you take your cup size into consideration. You should know your cup size, you know, from your bras. It really is a handy number to know. And from a fit point of view with swimwear, if you're ever really not sure, your bra size is a really good indicator of what is going to work in your swimsuit for you. So if you're a 16 double D in a bra, then I'd go a 16 double D version in our swimwear. That's a great place to start. Might not hold true 100% of the time, but it's a great place to start. So that's the ruched underwire one piece. And then it's also got a sister style in the tankini. And the tankini's got, oh, the other thing I should have mentioned with this one is it's got a ton of ruching. So if you are long in the body or if you've got a fuller tummy shape, this one will give you the extra strength, the extra length that you need to get over your tummy or to adjust to your longer torso shape. Loads of ruching in this one. This is probably our most ruched one piece of all. Now the tankini's got some ruching as well, but because it's not anchored between your legs, girls, you're not going to get that extra bit of support around the tummy that you would with a one piece, but all the same features as the one piece from a bust point of view. The gathered cup, the shallow V-neck neckline, nice high at the back, adjustable straps, and of course the underwire support underneath. So there's the tankini version. Now, the next cozy type that I'd like to show you is another one from Capriosca. And again, this is the new black and white version, that the Acapulco version that's just new this year. But this one here has got 2 sizes for the cups as well. We've got a double D E cup size and an FG cup. So this one has got a bit more of a V neckline, but that extra bit of fabric, do you see that there, which Marsha and the team have contrasted in white? That is a nice deep cup. So this one has got more cup coverage than the ruched underwire that I showed you. It's got a higher neckline for more bust support and coverage top to bottom. Okay, so this one is a really good cozy if you want to cover up most of your bust. This will do it. It's got, actually, I'll take it off the hanger. So same deal, nice wide straps. This has got wider straps than the ruched underwire. Fully adjustable, which is a must. Again, the nice high back, nice and high under the arms. And it's got a lot of ruching as well, similar to the ruched underwire that I just showed you. But you can see that with all of that ruching along the tummy area, if you've got a long body or a fuller tummy, it's going to give you that stretch and length that you need. And if you don't, if you've got a mid-sized torso, that's fine. You'll just know that you'll have all that ruching there. If you're shorter in the torso, not for you. There'll be too much ruching. Now, you can still be shorter in the torso, but have a fuller tummy. And if that's the case, it will work for you because, girls, when you've got that fuller tummy shape, you need the length. Imagine the top of your tummy down to, well, I'm an old radiographer, I call it the pubis. That's still a length measurement, right? So whether if you don't have a fuller tummy and you've got a long torso, then you'll need the length. But equally well, you could be shorter in the torso with a round, pronounced tummy, and that means you need the length too. So something to keep in mind from a fit point of view. But this is great. This is the underwire one piece. We've sold truckloads of these over the years. This is the new Acapulco black and white number, and same deal as the ruched underwire. This one has got the underwire support. There it is there. And it's got a little bit of gathering in the cup, but not much. It also has, if you've had a mastectomy and wear bust prostheses, it's got a nice generous opening for you to pop your prostheses into. And it's fully lined. It's got swimsuit fabric in the front and the back. So it's fully lined front and back as well. But from a bust point of view, great support with the underwire, the adjustable wider straps, and the high back. All those three things working in unison to give you great support. And it's also in 2 cup sizes, DE and FG. Okay, so that one. Now, I also want to show it to you in a different print. So this comes in the black and white print. It also comes in a navy and white dots, which is very popular at the moment. And I'll show you one of my favorite prints that it comes in. If you love your bold colors, there it is in the Corsica. And if Lizzie's watching, she put this on recently in our Cozy Confidence shoot. Now, Lizzie is a rectangle shape with a fuller tummy, verging on apple or rounder shape characteristics, and this looks fantastic on her. So if you've got a fuller bust with a rounder tummy shape, this is a great option for you. And in the print, even better, because prints are the masters of disguise, and the ruching helps. But that's another version. Looks like a totally different cozy, doesn't it, in the Corsica print compared to the black and white. Well, it wants to come off the hanger to show you. So I'll just make sure the underwire isn't catching. There it is there. And you can see with the Corsica print, that extra bit of fabric is done in a contrasting black as well this time. But there is the depth, really good depth of cup top to bottom in this one. Beautiful, beautiful. That's the Corsica print. So again, you'll find all the one pieces in the swimwear one piece section of sequinsandsand.com.au. Now, we'll move on to, what are we up to? Style number 4. We are motoring, girls. So we've done the lace up, we've done the ruched underwire, and we've done the underwire one piece. Now, I want to move on and show you something in the Genevieve range that is really doing well. Now, this is their larger bust one piece. It's called the Tank one piece, and it's got different support again. This one has got a bit of extra support around the back, and I'll show you that in a minute. But again, it's got that depth straight away. This is a size 14. You can see the depth in the cup, top to bottom, straight away. It's a nice deep cup. So you're going to get a lot of coverage in this Tank one piece from Genevieve. This is in the black Aztec. It's a jacquard. There, it's a firmer fitting cozy as well. So if you like a firmer fit all around, this is a great option for you. It's also chlorine resistant. So it will be more pool tough than other standard swimwear fabrics that we sell. A nice high back, fully adjustable straps, and nice wide straps again. Now these straps are graded a bit more in the front, and it's got a scoop neckline, a shallow scoop. So again, very flattering for a fuller bust shape. Look for a V, girls, or a shallow scoop. Lovely. Nice high back for that side bust coverage as well. Now this cozy is cut a little bit differently in that you can see the ruching comes in a center panel. It's not on the sides like the other ones are from Capriosca. This one's got a fixed side panel. Very flattering, will give you a nice curve. So this is quite, it's a more fitted, structured cozy, particularly because of the fabric. There's not as much give in it, so it will give you that firm support. But underneath, let's see how it goes from a bust support point of view. Now, like I said, this is definitely an FG cup. I wouldn't go any lower than an E, maybe an E, but definite FG. Now, this has got an underwire for support in the front, but at the back, where this cozy is a bit different, is that it's got an extra bra clip. And you see how wide that is, girls? That is a solid it's at least 4 to 5 centimeters wide. And there are different rows of hooks, just like you have in your bras, so that you can hook it to give you that extra support that you want. Bring it in firmly to suit your shape and needs, or leave it, nice and wide. Now, I'll be honest, to get that right the first time takes a bit of mucking around. You might have to get it on and off a couple of times. Do that before you're wet, by the way. Get the fit right. Get the straps right, nice and tight, and get this bra fitting right. Might be a little bit tricky on your own, but definitely worth the trouble, because once you get it in the right spot, this will offer fantastic support, I promise you. It is lined in the front with power mesh as well, and regular chlorine resistant fabric at the back, like the rest of the swimsuit is. So this one, I think it comes in the black, and soon I've got a bit of a sneak peek for you because I haven't got the photos yet. I've got to send this out to Jane, and Jane's going to model it for me. Jane's about a 24 and has a F to G cut bust and will look fantastic in this. So I'll just show you this beautiful color. This is the Aztec blue. It is absolutely gorgeous. So this will be on the website soon, probably in the next month or so. But this one here, just to give you an idea of size, I think this is a 24. It's a 26. So it goes up to a 26 and same construction, you know, but you can just see all the support that comes through the tummy as well as the bust with this one. And in the blue, it's lined in white. It also, on the website at the moment, currently available, is the new bandana noir print. Bit of a tongue twister for me, bandana noir. This is the tankini version of the tank one piece from Genevieve. So a little bit different in the tummy area, but in the bust area, exactly the same construction in that it's got the shallow scoop neck, nice deep cups this way for coverage, the high back, the fully adjustable straps, and the bra adjustment at the back as well for extra support, and of course the underwire as well. Now this one has got a slight A-line to the tummy area. It's not one that will cling because it's got some panels sewn in. It's got 4 panels at the back and 3 panels at the front. And that just gives you extra room to move about the belly, girls, if you want some extra room there. So if I turn it inside out, you can see where the panels are sewn at the front and a couple more at the back. So a nice, thoughtful swimsuit. If you've got a fuller tummy shape or you're not so tummy you are tummy conscious, but you've got that FG cup and need some good support in a 2-piece, this is a fantastic option. The tankini top in bandana noir from Genevieve Swimwear. So you'll find this one in the swimwear tankini section of our online store. So we are motoring along. Now, this is the other style that I've put in, and this also comes in, I think this is the coral palms, and I think this also comes in the 1-piece version as well. A stunning print. Now the coral palms has been romping out the door in the scuba suit style, I've got to say, which is a long sleeve zip up. It is so much fun. Isn't that beautiful? Summer brights, here we come. Now this is called the crossover sheath. And even though it's a crossover and you might think, I'm not going to get brilliant support. Look, it's probably more for a double DE than an FG in that regard. But I love it because from a neckline point of view, it is a super flattering neckline. It's going to cross over there and a little bit lower than most, but it doesn't have the adjustable straps. But if you have got a fuller tummy shape with your larger bust, like an apple shape, like our beautiful Flick and Jane are, they look fantastic in this. They're the girls in the Cosy Confidence crew. I was telling you about the crew earlier. This is a crossover sheath. It's got an extra panel of fabric sewn in the front, and that just gives you that extra tummy coverage and camouflage as well, girls. A mid to low rise leg, nice and conservative coverage there, but from a bust point of view, good support for a double DE, no problem. And if you don't mind things not as rigidly tight for an FG support, then this is an option for you, the crossover sheath in the coral palms. Also comes in the black jacquard that I showed you earlier. So they're the top styles for a double D to G cup bust, possibly an H. So you've got the lace up, which will definitely do a GH cup. You've got the underwire, ruched underwire, which is cupped DE and FG, the same as the underwire one piece, which is cupped DE and FG, two cup sizes there to choose from. And most of them will go up to a 22. The Genevieve will go up to a 26. And then you've got the tank one piece, which comes in the black and the coral palms, and in the tankini in the black and white print. Again, definitely an FG cup sizing for those ones. Now, one more that I wanted to include because it's borderline. It's got a lot of breadth. Now, it's this one here. It's the 3-tier. Comes in a one piece and a tankini. This is for the girls who are a double DE, because this one will start, believe it or not, from a B cup, but it's all in the flexibility of the way it's constructed. And I've popped it in for the double DE cup girls. I have seen F cups in this style, so I know it works. This is a tankini version in the beautiful black, Positano black, that's just been released. But these, great for tummy coverage. This is my number one go-to for tummy coverage and those who are tummy conscious. But again, from a support point of view, for a bust, it will do that too. So I'll just quickly show you its features. Nice, wide, fully adjustable straps, that shallow V neckline, and a nice high back. And then underneath, you've got the underbust elastic on this one. My light's just flaring, but that's where the support comes from. This has got the shelf bra in it, and it runs all the way along that elastic, all the way around the back. So this one offers great support in a tankini and in a one-piece version. So this is the tankini. Loads of prints and plains this one comes in. It's been a winner for years for Capriosca. And this is the one-piece version. This is personally my favorite print for the year because it suits my darker coloring, is the Molokai. And there is the one-piece version. Very, very similar construction all the way through with the elasticated shelf bra for support. Nice high back, adjustable wide straps, and the shallow V-neck front, which is very flattering as a cut for a fuller bust. So they're all the options. I hope that you found something in there that you think, oh yeah, I'd like to give that a go, because that's what it's all about. And if you want to give it a go, I encourage you to do that, because we want you to experiment so that you find that swimsuit, the one that fits so beautifully that you don't hesitate to get it on and walk out the door, hit the beach, hit the pool, make those wonderful memories with your family and friends this summer, because we want you to enjoy life and to absolutely love your summers with those who love you. Couple of ways we do that you won't get anywhere else is we do free returns. Now, it's unusual in the swimsuit marketplace to do that, but we've done it since day one for 12 years. And I know that other companies have not done that for that long. And the reason we did it from day one is because we didn't want you to have that hurdle, to hold back and go, oh, what if it's not right? What if it's not right? Can I return it? Yes, you can return it. If it's not the right size, if it's not the right color, right cut, for any reason, you can return it. And you can get a refund if that's what you like, or you can swap it for a different style or different size. And when you send it back to us for any reason for a return, we pay the post. Now, the details on how to do that come with your order, and it's by using a reply paid number. So it's really easy and simple to do. You send us the instructions and then we do the rest. But when you get to the post office to put the postage on, you use the reply paid number and you don't have to pay for the post, right? Really important. Now, if you live overseas, I'm sorry, we don't do free reply paid on international orders, but who knows? Maybe one day we will when we get big enough. But for now, it's just for Aussie orders. So free returns, girls, if you do want to make a change. And I've done this, usually one change is enough for a different style or size. But if we don't hit it the first time, I'm happy to keep swapping it out for you until we get it right. It's really important that we get it right together, because I know how much it will be the ticket to living a wonderful summer. That's what we're here for. We stand behind it. We're here to help you until we get the right outcome for you. We will do whatever we can to make that happen. So all those details are at the bikini icon. Go to the change room where there's a size calculator as well. You can put in your measurements to find the right size for you. We are working on a size and shape calculator, which I'm really excited about. Some of the girls have got that in testing at the moment, so we're refining that. So you can put in your measurements and it will give you what shape you are, what size we think would be a great place to start. Again, you know, it's not foolproof, but it's a good place to start. And then you can, we show you the cozies that match those criteria for you, so that it makes it easier to find that swimsuit. Well, that is it from me for today, your big bust version. And I'm sorry about the Facebook, you know, blocking it or having a fit with StreamYard. I'm not sure what went on there, but if I can see that there's not many eyeballs there, so I'm thinking that that's still the case, that we're not streaming live into Facebook, but I will put a link to the recording up there so you can enjoy it a little bit later on. Thanks so much for your time. If you've got any questions, put them in the discussion thread, because that will still come through even as a recording, and I will answer them for you. Thanks so much, girls. Have a great rest of week. And if you've got a big bust, these are the answers for you. See you on the line. Bye. Oh, I forgot to show you where to buy it all from. Lucky this is a recording and I can come back, rewind. I'll show you now. Just go over to my computer so you'll see my back. I haven't gone. I'm just trying to link to our website to show you where to go to get your bathers. Here we go. We're going to go this view. There we go. And we don't want beachwear. We want the home page. And we want to show you swimwear. And then all the different categories. So today we focused a lot on one piece. And there they all are there. There's the Positano black, the crossover sheath, the lace up in that beautiful blue I was talking about. And there it is in the Santorini. We reviewed that. And we reviewed the underwire tank. And we reviewed the underwire one piece with lovely Lizzie, and we reviewed the ruched underwires, which are, there's the black jacquard tank, and where are the ruched underwires? There's a couple there, and here they are, FG cups, DE cups in both the black and the navy. Then if you wanted the tankini version, you go back into swimwear and tankini. And you'll find them there. There's the tankini top, the bandana noir, the Positano black, and there's the tankini top with the ruched cups there, and also the other navy and black options down there. So there they all are, girls. And this is where you get all the help you need in the change room. Pop in your measurements, and on the screen, it'll tell you what size we think is best for you. Go for an average. And if you've got any questions, there's all the details about how to contact us. So there we go. Sorry about that. I meant to show you where you can get all these beautiful cozies from. So I hope that helps. Have a great rest of week, and we'll be back Friday. Hopefully StreamYard and Facebook will be friends again. We're back Friday, and we are talking, what are we talking Friday? Oh, hats. The right hats for your face shape. That will be interesting. See you then. Bye.